Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, Kenny Lofton had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as Oakland took down the Mariners 10-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Andrew Heaney won his 4th game thus far, leading the Angels to a victory over the Nationals 2-1. Jose Leclerc had his first victory of the year, helping the Rangers push past the Blue Jays 7-6. The Kansas City Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-7. The Rays smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-4. The Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-2. The Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-1. The Boston Red Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-1. Scott Kingery had 3 hits on the day as the Phillies defeated the Dodgers 3-1. The Brewers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-1. The Miami Marlins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. Matt Carpenter grabbed 3 base knocks, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 3-1. The New York Mets finished off a 3-game sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 9-5. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. The Chi Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. The Athletics vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 22.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dio. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Batting second.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Here comes the first pitch. Christian Carter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now. Wide of first. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Justin Bird gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Standing in now, Tim Lopes. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Striding in for Oakland, Darnell Mason. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darnell Mason.
Now here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
Batting fifth.
In now, Cooper Ross. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
No outs, nobody on. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
On the run is Smith. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7th.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Versatile out there, can play you some center field, can even play the corners. This is a guy that can really go get it. Super quick feet. Be on the lookout, though. Some will test his arm.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. The A's had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His prior history versus this arm, he's got 12 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's set and the pitch. Drilled down the line. There is Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Nola, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now the 0-1.
To throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Ready with the 0-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-0. Now batting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Lifted into center field. Smith is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 22.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
The 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nola is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Evan White, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So striding forward now, Dylan Moore. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Ross is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Jed Long.
Digging in, Shed Long is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2's the count.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. popped him up. Allen is under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Darnell Mason, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Striding in once again, Cooper Ross. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Lofton, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hook one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Into the box, Marcus Simeon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
From the belt, the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Up next for Oakland.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 men worth. Now the 2-0. Pops this one up. Carter in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Tim Lopes.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Lopes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here, and he's in control 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 home. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 22.
From the stretch.
High. No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Taylor Gilbo is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
45, Taylor Gilbo.
Stepping in now, Christian Carter, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Standing in, Kenny Lofton. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Ready now, Darnell Mason. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Cooper Ross, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The Mariners.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kyle Seager is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ross comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now
so still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding into the box, Austin Nola. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
At the plate, Tom Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
White.
Into the box now, Evan White, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Stephen Piscotty.
The first baseman, Stephen Piscotty.
Now here's the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Line drive to left. Nola is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Now the pitch. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This is line to left. Nola is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Chapman.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
At the plate, Austin Allen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Pops this one up. Lopes is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 5-0. Settling in now, Dylan Moore will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
No, outside.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Shed Long. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Matt McGill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
7th inning ready to roll. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
The designated hitter. Number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So now to the plate, Christian Carter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. Laureano rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Now in the box, Darnell Mason. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the 0-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Smith is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Cooper Rush.
Digging in now, Cooper Ross. He's set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. On the run is Henniger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The A's lead this one 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Tim Lopes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Mitch Henniger is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Up next
now at the plate, Kyle Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch.
Ball too high.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on.
Yep.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
The first baseman, Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Smith, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Piscotty blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as the lead swells to 7-0. Now he's safe at second, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Eric Swanson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Austin Allen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Line drive base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Christian Carter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Bullet back up the middle. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
So coming to the plate, Kenny Lofton, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Smith. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Darnell Mason.
Shortstop,
As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
the left fielder, number 10, Cooper Rush.
Austin Adams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
To the plate now, Cooper Ross. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Smith there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 11 and the Mariners nothing. Coming to the plate now, Austin Nola. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
2-2.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Another 2-2 offering. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
White.
At the plate now, Evan White. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 11 and the Mariners nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Stephen Piscotty. He's set, and the pitch.
No ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Smith comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 11-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dylan Moore starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Shed Long.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shed Long. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
No, outside.
Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Athletics took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Bird earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Marco Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Justin Bird was unstoppable in his win with 18 strikeouts as Oakland took down the Mariners 11-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Boston Red Sox only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 9-1. The Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they destroyed the Rays 10-2. Danny Mendick drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the White Sox disposed of the Blue Jays 5-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Twins left fielder, number 20, added 3 RBIs to his total as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 5-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-2. The Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. The Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 5-3. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Padres
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The A's have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Felix Pena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. And we are set for
Leading
baseball
off
here
for
this
Oakland,
evening.
The designated hitter, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
First pitch, 7:07.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Matt Chapman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pena has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and allows over a run an inning, an ERA over 9. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Corey Woodson.
Into the box now, Corey Woodson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. A's 0, Angels coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Tommy Lee will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons.
Up,
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Andrelton
Pitch on the
Simmons.
way. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hit in the air out to left. Ross is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Darnell Mason. He'll get to take his first. Cuts here. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there. This is one of the best in the game.
So now to the plate, Cooper Ross. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average entering play at 301. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead 0-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swinging a soft liner. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts even to Trout. 1-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Woodson is right there. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. No balls and a strike to count. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 7 homers and 25 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Here's Justin Upton now, and it's fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1. La Stella, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Angels strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, TJ Page. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is popped up. Pujols just to the right of the mound. 1 out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yeah. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Fastball right back to the mound, and they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in, Austin Allen, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Albert now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
2-hole.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth.
So 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1. No, inside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the payoff pitch home. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
2-0.
Back down.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Corey Woodson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Mason has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. This one's down to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot, number 11 for him on the season, as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Wow.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Trout is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
He's dead.
No mistake when he was back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Standing in, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him.
Now batting.
Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands
Albert.
inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The
Now to the plate, Cooper Ross. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Simmons, return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Now at the plate, TJ Page. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is good one.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-1 to Jason Castro.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Ross is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball
Outside,
2 now. To first. Chapman's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hops this one up. Rendon into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Stepping in now, Corey Woodson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So now to the plate, Darnell Mason, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
A little bit of a unique home run in that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
And a layoff.